Oil and gas traded in a narrow zone after giving a good bullish opening today. We have seen oil is struggling to break beyond 77.6, 77.8 zone, which we have discussed in our Asia session update that this should be a greater resistance zone. What has happened? It has reversed from 77.8 levels itself. While natural gas hitting the highs at 3.9, it has erased some of the gains and is now trading at 3.78. So what to expect now from oil and gas today? Where to enter, where to exit, how everything we're gonna see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the second update for the day, and this is the only channel to give you two updates a day with detailed analysis and logical. The subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share, and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First, we look into your crude, followed with net gas. Let's first look at the hourly chart. See, I have drawn this red line, and earlier in the day, I have mentioned very important for oil to break beyond this. And now I can also see the support it is showing from the 20 period moving average, which is a good sign for the bull. So now it is clear that there is a squeeze, and whenever it breaks out either this way or this way, it may give you a momentum here. So if you see now oil trading beyond 76, 77.6, 77.8 zone, just stay bullish from there. We can expect 78.4, 78 as the first target, 79.2, 79.3 as the second, and then 80 levels. Right now it is shying away from breaking beyond this. It appears to be a wall here, and now the prices are trying to retrace. On the downside, now the 20 period sitting at around 76.7, 76.6 zone, which should be a very good support for the day. If you look at the stochastic, this is dropped, trying to bounce back. The MACD has crossed over at the top. It is trading with divergence, trading bearish, looking downwards. It appears after a good rise now, it is trying to erase some of the gains. The RSI has also come out of the overbought zone, coming to 2 hour. On the 2 hour chart, similar observation here. See, look at the resistance here at this zone. Very important. Look at the red line coming in from the longer term time frame, and this definitely is going to be a very good resistance for the day. Beyond this, it is going to fly, but right now looking downwards. And now if you see it is staying below 76.6, you can stay short for 76 level. 76 is going to remain a very good support for the day. Right now I think on the downside, also the support levels are pretty strong for crude oil here. The stochastic has dropped. The MACD is in green, trying to converge. It is not yet crossed over. The RSI is just coming out of the overbought zone. On the 3 hour charts, when you look at on the 3 hour charts, also similar observation here. Resistance here, and a big tail candle has appeared. Now the second red candle is in formation here. Possibly this could try to take the prices a little lower. Possibly this may try to erase the gains from this candle here, where you can see it is starting from 76. So this can also aspire to move towards 70, 75.8 zone, and then below that 75.5, 75.4 should be the next target. And if it trades below 75.5, 75.4, you can say now oil is trying to retrace. Ideally it is trading with too much of divergence from the 20 period, so it is trying to show a bit of convergence here. And at this point you have to be cautious at the current levels with the buys, specifically as long as it stays below 77.6, 77.8. Stochastic overbought, trying to look downwards. The MACD traded with divergence and bullishness. It is now trying to converge. The RSI is overbought as well, which is trying to look downwards as of now. Coming to 4 on the 4 hour charts, also similar observation. My only worry point on the 4 hour charts is couple of retracement candle, one swing candle here. So it means ideally it has to break below the lows here, or at least the median. The median for this right now is staying at 77, 77.2. So now it is very important to for oil to trade below 77. In fact, you can take a sell when you see the higher price below 77. You can expect it to move towards 76.5 levels here. Below 76.5 is where you can expect 76 as the next target. Else what is happening here, it has formed a tail and it can give you a breakout on the. Now why breakout? See, momentum here in oil for the last few sessions is extremely bullish, and it is very much supportive for the bulls here. What we have predicted in our annual review, that oil and natural gas are the ones which are going to give you the best yields in the year 2025, and what a fantastic beginning we have seen here in the year 2025. Now my worry point here is the divergence of the price from the 20 period, where it is sitting at around the $75 levels here. Stochastic has come out of the overbought zone. MACD divergent, MACD bullish. It is right now looking upwards. The RSI is staying overbought here. Coming to daily. And before we look into daily charts, if you want to learn this art of trading, join my mentorship batch. If you just want to trade as per the signals, be a part of my signals channel on Telegram. Connect with me, write an email, ping me or Telegram for your queries. And if you're looking forward to a broker which offers you a swap-free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. Now, first thing is I will only recommend you to buy if you see oil staying beyond 77.6, 77.8 zone. I'll stick to these levels here because beyond this, I think we can look forward to a greater rise towards 78.4, 78.5, 79.2, 79.3, and then $80 levels. $80 levels, I think, has to be there very soon, but it is taking its time as it is right now slightly overbought. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry at 77 levels today. Below 77, we can expect 77, 76.5, 76.6 as the first target zone, 76, 76.2 as the next. If at all oil trades below 76, I think the bears will take over from there towards 75.4, 75 point 3 levels, and then below that certainly more bearishness should to prevail, and then you can look forward to 75 levels. Chances for such a stronger correction appears to be less, but yes, these are markets. If it can rise sharp, it can drop sharp as well. Take your positions accordingly. Now let's move to natural. What natural gas has done here on the hourly charts, it has dropped. It is taking the support from the 20 period, trying to bounce back. I will wait for it to now trade above 3.8, 3.82 zone. 3.8, 3.82 should be a good resistance. Beyond this, again, it is moving towards 3.9 and in fact $4 levels. Now see, connect the dots. Also look at the 20 period. It is just giving it a extremely stronger support, which means it is still to be treated bullish. See, it has given a stronger gap up. It has tried to fill the gap. It has come closer, now trying to bounce back up again. Stochastic rising, the MACD is the one which is just crossed over at the top, and it is right now looking downwards. Though it is not that MACD cannot rise further, but right now it is crossed over for a sell. RSI has just come out of the overbought zone. Coming to 2 hour chart. On the 2 hour charts, what has happened after a drop, a little retracement, it is now looking downwards again. Now it is very important for it to break these lows here, which means it is very important for natural gas to trade below 3.74 levels. So now when you see the higher price in net gas below 3.74, you can take a selling entry for 3.7, 3.68, which should be a very good support, because here on the 20 period it is still trading with divergence from the 20 period average here. So on the 2 hour chart, this is something which you should watch out for. Also on the 2 hour charts, we are seeing lower highs here, which means it is very important for net gas to trade above 3.8. Any movement beyond 3.8 and 3.84, just close your eyes, stay bullish for 3.9 and in fact $4 levels very soon. Stochastic rising, MACD is starting to converge here. It is on the verge of a crossover for sell. It has not yet crossed over. RSI just coming out of the overbought zone. Coming to 3, the same observation we have here on the 3 hour chart. The resistance it is getting here on the upside, thus it is very important for natural gas to break beyond 3.8, which will be a confirmation of the bulls here in natural gas. Else what is happening, once it breaks below 3.74, we can look forward to a move towards 3.7, 3.68, and then 3.64, 3.65 levels. These are going to remain the next support zone here for natural gas here. The stochastic has dropped here. The MACD is in green, trying to converge. It is not yet crossed over. The RSI has come out of the overbought zone as well. On the 4 hour charts, and you see the similar is the observation here. A flat top means a greater resistance, trying to take a dip here. Possibility exists that once it trades below this channel, it is going to give you a good dip. It can move towards 3.7, 68, 3.65, and in fact 3.6 levels, below which more correction can be seen here. Now what is happening here in natural gas? See the rise, the retracement, and now a bigger rise has appeared, and thus it is trying to retrace. I will wait for it to stay now below specifically 3.7, where you can expect more bearishness to prevail here. Stochastic looking down, the MACD is trading with divergence. It is now trying to converge. The RSI has just come out of the overbought zone. Coming to on the daily charts, what has happened here? One, see, it was outside Bollinger Bands. It is opened outside Bollinger Bands, now trying to erase some of the gains. Also look at the flat top and the beginning of the candle. So yes, it is started on a bearish note. It is continuing here on the downwards. It is possible that it can bridge the complete gap and move towards 3.7, which should be an extremely stronger support. Now see, it is coming at 3.74 levels, which should be the level below which you can take a selling entry. Expect 3.7, 3.68, 3.65, and then 3.6 levels. Below 3.6, ideally the next targets are far below towards 3.5. And see, this is natural gas. If it can rise sharp, it can retrace sharp as well. Though for the near term, net gas is still not bearish as long as 3.2 is respected. Stochastic overbought, MACD crossing over for the buys, RSI flat at top. Considering this, now I'll recommend you to buy if you see it is staying above 3.78 levels itself. 3.78, 3.8 should be an extremely stronger resistance here. Once you see the lower price above 3.78, 3.8, you can stay bullish here, expect it to move towards 3.84, and then you can expect 3.9. Beyond 3.9 is sky is the limit. You are looking forward to $4 levels. Right now the stance is very much bearish, and thus see, I have mentioned 3.74. What has happened? It has just dropped and it is taking a good dip here. Below 3.74, I am looking at 3.7 as the first target, and then towards, if 3.7, 3.6 is, it is taken more bearishness towards 3.6465 and then 3.6. Below 3.6, I think we are going to look forward to a greater dip towards 3.5 levels very, very soon. Take your positions accordingly, take your trades accordingly, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel, reach out to me for your queries, join the free Telegram channel for live updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support them. And thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day.